Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I'm Elder Tahar, and I'm down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson to how the Lord Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video Uproars, or Major Uproar could happen tonight. Whatever title Yahweh Shai sees fit, I'll use. But Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. This is the front page of the Georgia Report. And the first one, Lord Will, again, as brothers can see, it says War Shadows 24 celebration. Authorities beef up. These are the main two right here that I want to deal with. The next two I'm about to read. It says authorities beef up security for NYC. You know they have the ball dropping up there in New York. It says NYPD prepares for large pro Salakia, man. Salakia. It says NYPD Salakia prepares for large protest Arab protests. It says networks planning for the worst. Alright, so again the ball drops. Let's click this one. Let's read this one. Because they have the annual, ball dropping up there in New York. Alright, and it's been a lot of protests or uproars lately about what's happening between them Arabs and the small hats of them Arabs. And like the articles I just read, the title of those articles that I just read, they're expecting something major could happen, some big violent, clash could happen. Alright, because people are still angry about what's going on between them small hats and them Arabs, because them small hats continue to slaughter and bomb the crap out of them, and people are still upset about that. And also, like I said, through the spirit, just me speaking as a man, I believe a lot of people out there are, I believe it, it's probably some out there that are sincere about what's going on over there in the Middle East. But I believe a lot of people out there, a good number of people out there are out there because they're frustrated about the way things are here in America, due to the inflation and the government not really helping anybody and everybody out there struggling. And I believe a lot of people are out there just letting off steam. And I also believe a lot of them out there are crisis actors. All right. But I mean, some of them out there could be out there sincerely, but a number of them, that's why I believe a lot of them are out there. They're frustrated about how it is in Babylon right now, due to, again, with the inflation and people not having enough to make ends meet, not making enough to make ends meet, and they're frustrated, and that's one way they're going out there and showing it or whatever by protesting or whatever, writing graffiti on the wall in the White House and writing graffiti on the walls in front of the on the wall of Washington D.C. or whatever. I mean, it's not Washington D.C. but the White House, and just out there just blowing off steam. And also, again, I believe some people out there are paid. But it says a level of security for for New Year's Eve celebration across U.S. So this is all throughout Babylon. After the Alphabet Board's warning, it says Americans and travelers who are planning to see the Times Square ball drop in person on New Year's Eve will be surrounded by heightened security measures in the hours ahead of the ringing in 2024, according to the NYC Governor Kathy Hochul, if I pronounced that right. New York State Police will ramp up staffing, and state troopers and New York National Guard and other agencies will join in the patrol of some areas. All right, so this could kick 2024 off with a bang. Something major happening, down there, up there in New York, when the ball drops. Let's read a little bit of the other one. Okay, this one says NYPD prepares for large pro Arab protest during the New York Eve bash at Times Square. It says there are known security threats. Okay, so there are known security threats uh, related to this week's New York Eve celebration in Times Square, but the New York Police Department is geared up for the possibility that thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters will be demonstrating nearby. Mayor Eric Adams and the police officials said Friday. In the afternoon security briefing outside the NYPD Times Square substance, Adams said that the police department is still on high alert, citing an incident last year at Times Square ball dropping event where a Maine teenager allegedly attacked 3 NYPD police officers with a machete. There are no specific threats to the city, but as we saw last year, you don't have to have a specific threat to get a threat, and we're going to be ready," said the mayor, who was joined by the top NYPD leaders. Okay, so yeah, so just something to keep an eye on. That would be perfect because that's televised all throughout the world. I believe it is. The ball dropping in New York on Times Square or whatever, was televised heavily. And for something major to happen up there, that would, could really kick, things off in 2024. Start 2024 off with a bang. Let's read a little bit of this one. It says, this is from Deadline. Wow. It says, we are going to be ready. NYPD outed in the full force. Expect NYPD Gaza war protest network put safety measures in place. We are testing the New Year's Eve ball Saturday in Times Square ahead of Sunday's celebration, but the real spectacle was happening on the streets. Real skeptics like what was happening on the streets in a self-declared heightened threat environment since the H word right there. Murderous assault on the small hats communities near the border with Gaza and the butchering of thousands October 7th in the punishing military response by the small hat state. The NYPD is pulling out all security stops openly and behind the scenes in anticipation of a protest and potential violence on the New Year's Eve. All right, so pretty much another one saying the same thing. So this is something definitely to keep an eye on because, again, the ball dropping, I believe, is televised all throughout the globe. In New York, which is a pretty big event here in Babylon the Great. It would be a good time, for them protesters or whatever to show how serious they are. By a major outbreak of violence or something happening on national television. All right, and we know, a lot comes with that. And we just gotta wait and see. I ain't gonna speculate too much, but something could happen because you know how Esau gets down. We know how this man gets down, so we definitely gotta be on your P's and Q's. Watching. We'll watch it, not P's and Q's, because I'm not trying to tell brothers what they do, but it definitely wouldn't be wise to go down there. It definitely wouldn't be wise to go down there, which I'm pretty sure none of the brothers up there are going up there anyway. But elders and brothers, I know for sure the elders ain't going. I'm 100% sure none of the elders and brothers are going. But to a new listener or whatever, somebody that's just running across this video, it definitely wouldn't be wise to attend that, to go down there. It definitely wouldn't be wise. All right. This second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Right, if you're measuring the times, you can clearly see we're in the time of the end. We're in the time of great perils, dangerous. All right, attacks, terrorist attacks, bombs going off. That's the times that we're living in. Pocket nuke or something like that. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3. Therefore there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. All right, and this could be a major uproar. All right, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake to these things from the days before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5, for like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, the end is manifested. Right, so we're definitely in the end, time of the end. All right, and a major sign that we are is uproars of the people. And there's been hella uproars about, again, what's going on between the small hats and the Arabs. All right, so that's definitely something to keep a watchful eye on, that whole situation. Well, to continue to keep a watchful eye on that whole situation and the protests and things that's happening because of that situation. All right, because they've been happening all throughout Babylon, ever since it started. Major protests trying to get the U.S. government to get involved to stop what they're doing to them Arabs. Them small has to do, stop what they're doing to them Arabs. And again, this would be a major, and they're having Babylon to show their full support for what the small has to doing. So, you know, who knows what could, happen, in down there in New York tonight, up there in New York tonight. But we just gotta wait and see. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you, brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.